Hey everyone, it's Emily with Cozy Clicks, and today I want to show you how to create a dark and moody edit using 3 different techniques. And now you don't have to use all 3 of the techniques anytime you create a dark and moody edit. You could, but you could just choose 1 or 2 or any combination of the 3 that I'm going to be showing you today. So let's get started. The first way to create a dark and moody edit is actually really simple. I'm going to have you go down and select a new adjustment layer, and really you could choose any of these because all we're going to be doing is changing the blending mode. So I'm going to select levels, and then from there all I'm going to do is change the blend mode here from normal to multiply. And you'll see that instantly gives us a beautiful dark moody edit. So hardly any seconds at all, right? And you could even take that and you could adjust the opacity of it here to create the dark and moodiness that you like. So there it is without, and there it is with that one simple layer. Now I'm going to turn that one off so I can show you the second way you can create a dark and moody edit. This time we're going to go down and create a new adjustment layer, and I'm going to go up to curves. So let's bring that up to curves and click on that one. Now from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that RGB right there. We're not going to drop down the colors at all, and I'm going to click right in the middle of that line and just pull up a little bit. So I'm pulling up those midtones in my image, and you can see the farther up you go, the darker and moodier it is. So that's totally up to you and the photo you're working on, how far up you want to drag that point. Now from there you could just leave it, but to make it even moodier, what I would suggest is going up to this top point here, and I'm going to drag it over to the left so it kind of ends right on this curve here. So I'm taking a look at this like histogram curve, and I'm not going to go too much farther than that last point that's right there. Okay, does that make sense? So let's take that and we're just going to drag this one. I'm just going to click on it here, and I'm going to drag it over just a little bit just to give it that much more moodiness. Okay, so the midpoint here and the top point there, and that's the second way you can create a dark and moody edit. Now, like I said before, you can combine these. So if I were to turn on the first one that we created with the multiply layer, now here you see we've got 2, and that's getting real moody, real dark, and actually really cool. I think I'm really kind of liking that. And it's a little over the top, but I'm liking it on this one. Now, the final way to create a dark and moody photo, a dark and moody edit, gives you a little more control over the color tones in your dark and moody photo. So what I'm going to do is go down and I'm going to create a selective color layer on this one. So we chose selective color, and I'm going to make sure that neutrals is selected here. Now you could go down and you could choose a different color and play around with it if you want, but if you're just starting with this, stick to the neutrals right now. Now if you prefer a cooler edit, what I want you to do is go to the cyan slider, which is the first one down, and you're going to drag that over to the right until you get the amount of coolness that you like in your dark and moody edit. So you see as I bring this over, it's starting to look a little cooler in that edit, and I like that. That's pretty cool. Now, if your editing style or the way you're feeling about the photo is maybe more warm in your dark and moody edit, well, you don't want to add more cyan. You're going to want to add more reds or oranges or yellows. So let's do that. Now, the opposite of cyan is red, so we're going to drag this same slider over to the left to get a warmer edit. Okay, so I'm dragging that over that way, and we'll bring some yellow in too. So we'll drag that yellow slider over just a little bit, and this is going to create more warmth in the dark and moody edit. Based on both of those, I kind of was feeling the cooler one, so I'm going to go back and just add more of the coolness into that there. Now this is all 3 of the different techniques I shared with you. All 3 of them are on right now, and what I'm going to do is just select all 3. I'm going to group those just so you can see the difference. Let's call that dark and moody. Click OK, and you can see there it is before And there it is with that dark and moody edit. And that was just 3 things that we did. And like I said, you could go in and pick 1, you could pick 2, you could pick a combination. So go through and pick what works for you and what's right for you in your dark and moody photo. I hope you guys learned something today. I always love seeing your results. So if you are part of the Cozy Clicks Facebook group, please post them over there so I can see how your dark and moody edits went. Or if you are on Instagram, I would love to hang out with you over there too. Come follow me. My handle on Instagram is @CozyClicks, and just tag me or mention me in your photos when you post so I can see exactly what you're creating. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. I'll see you next time.